Hello, dear students. Before we start our second unit, here I am providing you the blanks from our poem A House or a Home. We have total 4 blanks, or you all know that we discussed the poem in detail. So now what you have to do? You have to write these blanks in your notebook. Okay, so write down these blanks in your notebook with clean and neat handwriting. Thank you.
Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. Myself Nivedita Chauhan from St. Mary's High School and so dear students, today in this video we are going to cover the 3 paragraphs of our unit How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. We are going to start our second unit and the title of the unit is How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. So this chapter is basically about the dog and how the dog became the pet animal for the humans. Right? Here we can find the relationship between the dog and the humans developed all over the centuries. Right? Nowadays you can see in the most of the houses dog can be seen easily. Right? So, this is the story about the dog, how the dog became the tame animal. Okay, so now let's go ahead.
Now let's see the new words first. The first word is fierce, violent or aggressive. The next word is kinsman. It means a blood relationship, an old word for a relative. Come over you. It means affected to you, asar karna. Darted means move quickly and suddenly. Terrible. It means very bad, serious or unpleasant. Frightened, afraid, scared, डरना, घबराना. Wandering, it means move slowly away from the fixed place. Sniffed, draw in the air audibly through the nose. Ill-pleased, not happy, an old word for it.
So now I am going to read the lesson. Please listen it very carefully and if you have the textbook with you, please open your textbook, unit 2nd. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill-pleased with his way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than me. Right? So in this paragraph, what happened earlier? The dogs also used to live freely, right? Like the wolves do. The dog was also like to live his life freely, right? So, what he said, until a dog was born, he was ill-pleased. What is the meaning of ill-pleased? Not happy, right? So, when the dog was born, he was ill-pleased with the way of his life. He was tired. He was tired because he was tired of wandering here and there. Wandering means moving here and there. So, earlier the dog was used to live like a wolves, right? They also like to live freely. So, what happened earlier? The dogs also used to live freely like the wolves, right? The dog was also like to live his life freely, right? And they have their own masters. They have their own masters. But what happened? What happened until a dog was born? Once a dog born, he was not happy. He was ill-pleased, means not happy with the way of living his life. The dog was not happy with his life, right? Here, the dog tired of wandering here and there. The word wandering means moving here and there. So, here the dog was tired. He was sick and tired of wandering or moving here and there. In other animals who were very strong or stronger than him, right? So here in the first paragraph we can see that the dogs were their own masters and they also like to live their life freely, or they are now what happened once the dog was born, they were tired or they were not happy with their life, right? In some cases we also found that our life is worth living, right? Nowadays you can see that the situation is going worse day by day, right? So we can see that we can found that many of the people are died, right? They themselves end their lives. Why? Because they were tired. They were tired of their life, right? So here we can see that the dog can also tired or sick by their way of living. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. Now what happened? Here we can see that the dog are tired of their way of living. So what he decided? He decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one. Servant of one. So now here the relationship between the dog and the humans will start, right? Now the dog decided that कि ऐसे डर डर के जीना, राइट? जो हमारे साथी एनिमल्स हैं उनसे डर डर के जीना और ऐसे ही फूड के लिए यहाँ वहाँ घूमना, उससे बेटर क्या है? टू बी अ सर्वेंट ऑफ वन. और वो सर्वेंट कौन? Who was stronger than anyone on the earth. We know that human are considered stronger on the earth, right? Animals से भी stronger हम लोग है, right? So the dog decided to become a servant of one who was stronger than anyone on the earth. So अगर वो कोई जो स्ट्रॉन्ग है अर्थ पे, राइट, और जो ह्यूमन है उनका ही अगर वो सर्वेंट बन जाए तो उसको किसी भी एनिमल से डरने की जरूरत नहीं है और उसको फूड की सर्च में यहाँ वहाँ घूमना भी नहीं पड़ेगा. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fast, right? So kinsman, the word kinsman is a older word which we can use for a relationship, right? Or relative. पुराने समय में रिलेटिव के लिए हम जो वर्ड यूज करते हैं उसे कौन से वर्ड से जाना जाता है यहाँ पे? किंग्समैन. So in the third paragraph we can find that the dog walked and walked in search of human, in search of master for himself. So in the third paragraph the dog was walked and walked in search of master, a good master for him. So at the end he met one kinsman. He met one kinsman. So in the first paragraph we show that how the dogs are live their life. They are their own masters, right? They are like to live their life freely, freedom. They want freedom. But when the dog was born, he was ill-pleased, right? He was happy नहीं है. Why they was not happy? Why they was not happy? Because they don't have food for him, right? They have to do hard work. They have to moving here and there in search of food, and they was always frightened. They was always scared with the animals who were stronger than themselves. In the second paragraph, we show that the dog decided to become the servant of one, right? They decided to become the servant. उन्होंने क्या सोचा? इस तरीके से डर के जीना और यहाँ वहाँ घूमने से अच्छा क्या है? किसी एक का सर्वेंट बन जाना. और किसका सर्वेंट बनना? किसका सर्वेंट बनना? स्ट्रॉन्गर देन एनीवन ऑन द अर्थ. जो अर्थ पे सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर है उनका सर्वेंट बनना. तो जो सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर कौन है अर्थ पे? ह्यूमंस. the dog walked and walked and he met one kinsman, one human, right? Or the dog decided to become the servant of this man. Okay, so we'll stop here. We go further in our next video. Now, till then, write down the words in your notebook which I discussed in this video. I am going to share the images, right? Write down the words in your notebook with clean and neat handwriting. We will meet in our next video. Thank you for watching.